Hello again, County.
Welcome back to another episode of CCN.
This week we have a special guest news story, some chats about school clubs, and a look back at the crowning of this year's prom king and queen.
It's also a special episode because we are featuring instrumental versions of songs by Unsureway, the new band led by our beloved Mr. Goebel. He rocks, and we hope you enjoy the music as much as we do.
Starting off, our Video Production Pathway's second year class, Video Studio Fundamentals, recently learned how to put together their own newscast.
One of these has a message that would be good for us all to think about more as we start getting more antsy about finishing the year and feeling the aura of the warmer weather.
So here's that newscast by Keely Roberts, Traylon Williams, and Aaliyah Schaefer.
It's not something to whine about.
Production.
Today we will be addressing an issue prevalent in our everyday lives, something we see more often now than ever before. This issue is fighting in school. Today we're going to be getting into why fights happen, why they're so common now, and how to squash the beef once and for all.
Our students have been getting into physical altercations a lot recently. This may be due to the changing weather causing irritation, allergies, or the tariffs on imported goods. More frequently now than ever, we are found asking ourselves, why do we need to let our emotions ball up in our fists rather than talking it out with our, as the kids say, oppositions?
This may be because of the things we are taught from a young age, the idea that it is easier to hate than to remember that the person across from us is not the enemy. As humans, we gravitate toward fighting because we see it so frequently in pop culture and on social media, but also because we create such polarized existences for ourselves and our opposites, left and right, good and evil, right and wrong. We also find trying to talk things out is an impossible thing to do. It's impossible to talk something out when you do not believe that you can be wrong.
What's your name?
Officer Andy Rush.
Occupation?
I'm a police officer and assigned here to the high school as an SRO.
Approximately how many fights have you seen in the past 2 months?
I would say anywhere from 2 to 4 over the last couple months.
What do you think might be causing these fights?
I think what happens is that there's a lot of people that get on social media, whether it's Instagram, Snapchat, things like that, and they start going back and forth and trying to tear each other down and stuff, and then it gets to a certain point, and then they think that they're going to bring it here to the school and ended up fighting it out.
So what can we do to prevent this?
Better communication. I think that if people would do more like this, talking to each other face to face, I think a lot of times they would be able to work things out a lot better rather than over the phone or behind a keyboard.
Thank you for your time.
You're very welcome.
As you know, our school has lots of student clubs and organizations. Throughout the year, students in these organizations prepare to compete in regional and state competitions.
Since we do a lot to celebrate successes in our sports and other extracurricular activities, we also wanted to recognize some of the students killing it at these competitions. Their success may not be on a field or court, but they certainly show how learning in the classroom has real worth in the real world.
Hi, I'm Abigail Stone.
I'm Gabrielle Melvin, along with Kanan Nunn, Adriel Mashindig, Aubrey Wolfork, and Allie Keller.
We competed in a host of state competition for mental health awareness, and we got third in the state. We talked about the mental health workers and healthcare workers and the hidden burdens they face every day.
I'm Miley McAtee. I went to the culinary arts competition for FCCLA, and I placed first in regionals and then first in state. And it was a really good experience, and all the teachers were nice, and Ms. Gillihan really helped me, and the students were cool too.
My name is Carson Troxel. I'm part of FBLA and I got first place in economics. It was really fun. We got to go to Murray for the day and we got to see a bunch of people compete in a bunch of different competitions.
I'm Addie Kari.
And I'm Rosaria Mason.
And we both competed in Skills USA competitions our junior year and senior year. Last year we competed in digital cinema production for the first time for our pathway in general, and it was an experience. It was definitely interesting at first, and we had a lot of fun filming our short film. But then all of our footage got lost, and we had to refilm the entire thing in like 30 minutes and turn it in still, and we managed to get second place, so that was really cool and interesting, and I kind of showed that we work well together, I guess.
And this year we were put into the wrong competition, so that's why we had to do video production. But we won third place with that one, and this year we're actually going to nationals, so we'll see how that goes.
Every year, our marching band gets together to find out the theme of the show they will practice, present, and compete with this fall. We feel like this is a treat for the school as well, so here's a short clip to let you anticipate what we are sure will be a great show.
Why do we create? Do we create to form the meaning of something, or to find meaning within us? If we are the creation of an almighty intelligence, then to what actions should we be inspired?
My limbs now tremble, and my eyes swim with the remembrance, but a restless and almost frantic impulse urged me forward.
Who are you? He never gave me a name. Who am I? You gave me these emotions, but you didn't tell me how to use them. What of my soul? Do I have one?
As you all know, Saturday night was prom, so here's a look back at a few moments including the reveal of this year's prom king and queen.
All right, and we have the results are in. The moment you have all been waiting for, your prom king and queen, Jackson Robinson and Aubrey Woodward.
Well, friends, that's all for the 21st episode of Colonel Cast News. Just 2 more episodes until we sign off for the year, and forever for us.
We will see you next week. In the meantime, give us a follow on our social media, which is @Colonel Media on Instagram and Facebook.
And subscribe to us on YouTube so you don't miss the extra content we'll be posting.
Until then, this is Colonel Cast.
Signing out.
Yay!
Our schools.
I'm sorry.
I wasn't prepared to start filming and I got scared.
It.
As you know, our school has a lot of
Okay, lock in. Lock in. Since we do a lot to celebrate successes in our sports and other extracurricular activities, we also wanted to What? Their success may not be on the field or court, but they certainly show how learning in the classroom has real worth in the real world. Oh my God. We also wanted to recognize some of these students killing it.
Throughout the year, students in these organizations started AZ's program.
But they certainly show how learning in the classroom has real worth. I'm so irritated, I cannot. Real worth in the real world. They certainly show how learning in the real, oh my God. The real, what?
Okay.
No, I think it's because I was trying to hurry up and get the real worth in the real world over with. Oh no.